Hello, everybody. My name's Ardendris, and welcome back to Hollow Knight Silksong. Last time, we finished off our exploration into the Whispering Vaults. Or, technically speaking, we went to see the fleas first and say hi after we saved the rest of them. And they gave us a cool new blue tool. Decreases the cost of silk skills while health is full. That's going to be very good if we ever switch back to the Reaper and go for a silk build again, but for now, it's just going to sort of sit there. Other than that, as I was saying, we finished exploring the Whispering Vaults. It started off with a pretty fun little boss fight against Trobio on the stage, who 100% faked his death and was just hanging out like, oh, alas, I die. But wait, he pulled a full Mercutio and had like a 20-minute death scene and then wasn't actually dead. It's so, yeah, that was some fun. I definitely like that enemy. So that was that. We kept going, made our way into the underworks through that whole passageway over into where we found the song. So now, whenever we want, we can go to that lift in the center with the threefold melody. Anyways, at the very end of last time, we went through that doorway down to the bile water and explored this little section that we didn't have access to before. And, if you can hear that crying, found the twisted bud. Contorted mass of ashen vine cries out incessantly. Now, some of this is what I've been hinted at, some of this is guesswork, but this thing is going to Grey Roots. I haven't technically confirmed this, but I'm like fairly sure of it. Also, wow, my brain just, Odyssey Slime, my brain just completely blinked on that one. Made a good point. I really should probably get used to exploring somewhat without the compass, so we're gonna keep that off for today. Scuttle Brace is going on instead, because most of these are pretty situational. Like, we don't really need to avoid knockback most of the time, and we only need shards and rosary grinding when we're due rosary and shard grinding. Kinda same with Magnetite Brooch, that's a little bit more all around. And I'm not using the Needlein for stunning, basically. I'm only using it for, like, lore bits, and these two are kind of rough to use most of the time. Although, the more silk cards we have, the more useful the silk speed anklets become. Anyways, I got distracted. We just have the Scuttle Claw on now. Oh, I actually have to go in. And that doorway right there, basically. I just pulled up the map trying to see. Okay. I know where we need to go. This is going to take some getting used to exploring without that again after leaving it on more or less the entirety of the game. So, thankfully I remember this screen. Just need to go through here and enter into this house. Hello, Greyroot. Bug red cloak, far traveled, bring it here, the bud. It calls, it cries for the right, offer it. Give the twisted bud? Yes. The bud, weak, new, it must be nourished. Nourished. It will be nourished. The time of birth approaches. The bud cries, yearning. The final rite may begin. White shell, red cloak, bug strong and old. The time of birth is near. Aid now the final rite. The rite of rebirth. Promise wish? Yes. Very well. This final rite, what would you have me do? The time of birth is close. Now give its shell. Host the final rite. The time of birth is near. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I heard something crack. That's probably not good. Hey, look, the wish is granted. It's at our expense. Black screen. Hornet's dead. Game over. We're currently locked up Oh, we are not the first bug to be placed here. I'm gonna assume Hornet's gonna make it her mission to be the last, though. There we go. Oh, that took a bit. Let's see. Okay, she's doing the Chapel of the Witch. Okay. She's just permanently doing the, like, the animation she does when she's on low health. Hold on. That's Farloom's crown. Yeah, we have a... the symbol up there and the way it's locked up, this is technically a new crest, but said crest has nothing on it. Cool. I was told what we get as a reward from this, though. Huh. This crest doesn't have any tools on it, but I do kind of like its attack patterns. Oh, that's cool. I really hope the crest we get as a reward for this actually keeps this, like, moveset. So there's the obvious direction there. There's a breakable wall there. Where's this leading? I mean, it doesn't even matter that I just took off the compass. Because, you know, this thing doesn't have any tools on it anyways. Up here is Weaver effigy. Cool, we'll have to bring that in and go read the lore bit on it. Yeah, it looks like that's it on this side. So what's on... Oh, those things respawn. So what about this way? This is actually the way out of here, I would assume, then. You know what? To just avoid fights. We don't have any of our upgrades right now, so... If we don't have to fight, maybe don't. Let's see. Anything up on the ceiling? Oh yeah, by the way, I'm recording this way later than I usually do. I was on babysitting duty again. Let's see, it goes up and it goes down. Let's go upwards first. Rosary string, called it. Yeah. If you see a dead body and it's just holding something shiny just in, like, a random corner, there's a pretty decent chance it's just a rosary string most of the time. What was the point of this one? Oh, apparently there was something shard related on the ceiling. I didn't even realize. Let's see. Hold on, I know this screen. You can't see it right now, but I believe this is there. Like, if I go upwards in this screen, I believe I'll be at the fast travel. Wait, no. No, this is not the screen I thought it was. Yeah, oh yeah, the screen I'm thinking of has way more things on it. There's a bench here and it's pointing... Oh, actually, I know where... Oh, hold on. I thought we were on the other side of it. So no, this is the Bellheart entry. Oh, hold on. I think I saw that in a... Wait, do I know where we are? Let's see. If we go up on this screen... Oh yeah, this is the screen where if we go upwards, we'll see Greyroot again. I guess we'll start there. But there was something further down in that entryway we just went through. I was somewhat expecting to see the door closed. So Greyroot is now a proper route. That felt a little wrong, but you know what? I don't mind that much. He became a living plant and became shard, so break him. He deserved it. Let's see. There was more to explore in that entryway we just unlocked. So let's see what's going on there, shall we? I originally thought this was the Bellheart side, and then I second-guessed myself and thought we were on the other side, but turns out I was right the first time around. So that's where we came from. Ooh, a bunch of shells. That was close. I don't care that much, actually. Ooh, a bench. And bench up. I was, oh wait, I can check the map. I just can't see the compass. Oh, hold on. This is on the other side of there. Is this a breakable wall? Sort of. It's a bomb spot. Ooh, what? Hold on. What's our pogo like with this one? Ah, I see exactly where we are. We saw this giant skull, but couldn't do anything there. Oh, that's cool. Our pogo actually has like a built-in multi-hit now with this one. It just takes a bit to get it going. Cool. Anyways, Is there any hint in game as to how we change off of this crest? So, So, sadly, I did have part. I think I know what part of this one is because of something that I read online. That sadly I think might have been a spoiler to something. I'll have to check. But is there an explanation in game for what I assume is the correct answer to this? I just want to see. Let's just head to Velhard and bench up real quick. Because right now, as far as I can tell, we are just stuck with this crest. Oh wait, we're right here, so we should go turn in the Weaver effigy too. But like, we cannot change crest. There's no real info on this cursed crest right now. Is there lore bits in like the house that we can read up on the crest themselves? I don't know. Oh yeah, I forgot we have a gramophone in our house now, so it's permanently playing the melody. Let's see, crest. I don't think there's one. These are like actual things you can collect and turn in. Relics, cylinders. Okay, yeah, so there's no like lore bit you can read up about the crest. That's a little bit sad, but makes sense. So yeah. I'm fairly certain I need to go to a certain person. And I'm fairly certain I know who said person is, but I don't see if there's a reason it tells you this in-game. Give the Weaver effigy. Yes, this fits my collection. Well, look at what I have. I believe that's probably the final Weaver effigy. There's probably one more rune harp and one more coral commandant. Carving of Kielal, Weaver of the Path. Prayer is etched upon it. Blessed Weaver, Lady of Grace, you who see our sin, our frail shells, our voices weak, and still offer your protection. How great your mind to care so much for ones so lowly. Okay. Oh, then, bring me more relics of the past. Records, seals, idols. Let's gather up the mystery of the world and hoard it all here nice and safe. Okay. You got anything new? I don't think so. Oh, what's this? Your body's all twisted and messed up and whatnot. A parasite is lodged deep inside my shell. It has taken some strength of will to keep its thrashing at bay. With a shell like such, you can't be taken no deliverings. In fact, to the good you would. Very well, couriers. If I somehow manage to remove the parasite, I may return to offer aid. Huh. Oh my, what a state you're in. You look like you're one breath away from healing over dead. I will continue to live, madam, but I am indeed afflicted. A parasite has taken root within my shell. Perhaps you have something that could help me? A medicine? Not sure I struck something like that. You should ask Pavo there. It's his job to give directions and such, so he may have some useful advice. In the meantime, shopping itself is a type of medicine, isn't it? You should buy something new. Given your condition, this might be your last chance. I'm stocked up on shards right now. Okay. So I was hinted at a game, but it seems like just talking to our friends here might help anyways. My sickly friend, Pavo can sense that you are ailing, but fret not. For in Velhart, pilgrims may rest and recuperate until they are fit to travel once more. Your hospitality is appreciated, Pavo, but I fear rest alone will not suffice for this illness. A parasite has taken root inside me, one I cannot remove through strength alone. Tell me, are there any you know who might help me? A healer or a physician? Well, a physician? Well, we did once have one, a frightening friend, callous and crude in her practice. By the health of glorious Belhart, we voted unanimously to expel her. I know not where she buzzed away to, and I prefer to keep it that way. But if you really must seek her out, you might start by speaking to the old hermit skulking beneath the bellway. Yes, that hermit seems mad, but he has a way of accumulating knowledge. He might be able to tell you where that wretched physician is lurking. Okay, cool. I like that. So, this chain is going to actually bring us through a bunch of different NPCs. Like, you're supposed to come up and to the right into Belhart to rest after going through that whole thing with Grey Root. And then from there, it's sort of like assumed you might talk to, like, the shopkeeper, they'll tell you something. And that gives you, like, a hint, like, oh, maybe other NPCs will talk about it as well. And so, that leaves you on a thing like, ooh, talk to these friends, they'll tell you you're sick. Oh, that makes me think talk to the shopkeep. Oh, they say talk to the pavo. Talk to the hermit, who has not done anything for us in the entire game so far, so glad to see he's useful. What's this twitching inside of you? A slave within a slave, giving over your shell to grow something greater? A parasite has made its home within me. It saps my energy, and I cannot purge it with strength alone. Yeah, lie down and die then, for all I care. Allow that wriggling thing its a chance at life. Or else... Go seek the one exiled from Bellart's, little Yarnaby. She was chased out high up into the moors, last I heard. Ah, Yarnaby. So there's the in-game hint to match up with what I was told out of game. So Yarnaby, that is the person who lives over in Greymoors. Like the house up here with the person who's like, go away, I don't want anything to do with you. That is Yarnaby, and my phone's going off. 1 second. What is it with spam calls? Like, you'll go like 6 or 7 months without a single spam call, and then in like the space of like 2 weeks, I've had like 30. I don't understand it. Anyways, Yarnaby was the person who lives up in the house there. I was told that they'd be attached to a pretty cool quest chain at some point earlier on, and I guess it's this one. Oh! Oh! That was accidental, but we can't even heal with this crest. Although that is a pretty cool animation. Oh yeah, also oh wait, no, we are recharging to 2. It just doesn't matter. As soon as you try to heal up, you lose all of your silk. Which means that you can't use silk skills with this this charm either. Which makes sense, because you can't have any equipped. Yeah, ignore me. So, cool. They were right. This is attached to a pretty cool quest chain. Finally, Greyroot is finally useful, or finally has a quest attached to it. And it's more or less tricking you and infecting you with the parasites. So now, I think this is the fastest way up to Yarnaby. Go up the big... Actually, I can climb straight up to the top of this one, or I can go over one screen and go up the middle of the giant tower. I have no idea which one's faster. I guess we'll go with this one. I have no idea if this is the faster path, but it's the one we're going to go, because we're right here anyways. So from here... there's that. I think our silk regen is slightly slower too, just to match the fact that we can't really access our silk the way we should be able to. Anyways, from here, I just need to go up like one more layer through this door. Then there's a little bit of a spike parkour, but with double jump, I think it's a lot easier than it used to be. Oh yeah, here's some of the living embers. No, I didn't take a wrong turn. For a second, I was thinking I might have. This is Yarnaby's house. A locked bell home, call out. No! Shoo, I say, unless you've brought a worthy specimen with something truly nasty inside them, bzz. Otherwise, leave the great Yarnaby in peace. Oh yeah, I forgot that's what they said. That line's unchanged. So yeah, we're a worthy specimen with something truly nasty inside them. So I guess you could have come to this realization without talking to a single person. It would have just taken a while and remembering the exact wording. And thinking about what sort of NPCs you've seen who might have something to do with it, and who you haven't done something with before. So cool. Yanara. I am sick, madam, and badly in need of your service. I have become host to a vile infestation. It leeches my strength and attempts to wrest control of my shell. Hmm. I wonder if the implication is that Grey Root was once a normal bug too, and then got overtaken by a root. Or Grey Root is one of the... Or probably what happened is Grey Root was one of the twisted buds like we have implanted into us, and then he took over his host. Now, what's all this? Infested are you, bizzed? Do you even know who I am? Why, 'tis the great Yarnaby, genius physician, unfairly outcast, who now towers before you. I apologize for intruding upon your work, but if you are the skilled physician you claim, I ask your assistance. A parasite has wormed its way inside of me. Its roots twist and pull inside my shell, draining my strength. If you possess the skills and tools, I would see it removed. Well, so you're a special sickly specimen, are you? That changes matters, yes. Turns them on their head. Let me see. Not haunted indeed. No silk sickness. But something strange has certainly clawed its way in. These roots that torment you so. I'm not altogether familiar with them, but it matters not. If there's something nasty inside a shell that must come out, we use Great Yarnaby's extricator. It's your only hope. Bzzzt. But to crack your stiff shell, we'll first need some extra strength. The healing can be done, yes, but before that, my mighty extricator needs an upgrade. Infestation operation. Promise wish? No, I don't want to be healed. Yes, promise the wish. So what do you need of us, Bug? Bizzed, bravo, a specimen who sees my brilliance. The task for you is simple. Head over into that tangled mess of cages on the road above the moors. Sinner's Road? Two bugs hide away there, Benjamin and Cruel. Simple types, woefully ignorant, yet they have been useful in procuring me materials. It's steel spines I need, a full bundle of them, forged hard and sharp. Tougher than I've ever had. Tough enough to crack stone and to pierce your thick shell. Bzzzt. Then prepare your machine for my return, madam. I shall soon return with the spikes, for I'm eager to see myself freed. Okay, that's kind of cool. So another couple of friends who we've met, but they helped us along a little bit, but didn't have like some big quest attached to them. So from here, what's the fastest way into Sinner's Road? There, right of the bench. I mean, it's obvious. Yeah, it's gonna take longer to get to a fast travel location, go there, go through all of that, than it is just to go right from here all the way across and then up through there. And I think this is probably like the easier route anyways, so sure. Let's see, it is literally just following this pathway I forgot that thing was there. Yeah, I want to say I just followed this pathway all the way, and then when it opens up, just go straight up. Wait. Ventrica? What? Oh, that's just a regular elevator symbol. I was like, what's a Ventrica doing over here? No, they are very similar pictures, but not exactly the same, I guess. So from here... Yeah. I keep checking the map, and I keep expecting to see the cursor pointing me over there, but it's not. It literally wasn't even before I got cursed, so I don't know what I'm expecting. Oh, I know why I feel like I have less silk now. It's because I don't have the silk regeneration tool on anymore, duh. So from here... I believe it's this door. And then they're just up and to the right. Oh yes, they have this. Let's see. It's right here, I believe. Oh, really? There we go, made it. That was rough. They basically formed a wall to lock me in place.
That's fine.
Good bugs. I am here on request of the Dr. Yarnaby. She requires spines forged of steel for a crucial operation. Oh, look at her, Benjamin. She's all sick-like, coiled up tight with something weird. I reckon that operation's for her herself. She's a sad sight for sure, Krill. But sick or not, I scraps hard found. If she's wanting, we gotta be getting paid. Afraid the little one speaks true, Missy. You might be ailing, but we can't be offering charity. We're stuck in the spines you need. You just gotta be ready to part with some beads. 160 is nothing.
Oh no.
It's a pleasure doing business, ma'am. It's only the finest scrap we're selling, promise. For your shell's sake, we'll be hoping all them spines can get the job done.
Thank you, my friends. Infestation operation to deliver the steel spines to Yardaby and Greymore so they can remove the parasite. Hard-forged spines intended for use in heavy machinery and able to pierce through even the toughest shell. Cool. Anyways, just go through this door and drop down. I think that's the easier pathway. Like, I have to dodge 2 bugs here. Yep. So through here. And I can just avoid those roaches fairly easily, especially on the run. You know what? Being down a silk off of where I usually am didn't feel like it was going to be that big of a deal. It's only one and they regenerate relatively fast. But it is apparently messing with me a bit. I got used to always having the extra silk on, so I guess I'm out of practice with lower tools. So yeah, this is a really cool little storyline, and it's a chance to actually refamiliarize myself with basic gameplay rather than like the high-end tool stuff we have. So from here, this is the same pathway, just go straight right here, avoid this thing, and I have one more of the little ones to avoid on the way back too, I believe. So yeah, this is the door. This thing's right there, just go over its head, and Yarnaby's going to be off just to the left. A locked bell home call out.
No.
This is what now? Not another bother for the great Yarnaby. Madam, I have returned what the spines requested. Allow me to enter that you may remove this parasite from my shell. Yarnaby's a shut-in who doesn't like people, basically. Aha, the spines. Specimen, you have them. Then it is time, indeed. To free you of your wriggling torment and show my genius clear. Give the steel spines, yes. Infestation operation. Wish granted. Yes, yes. Finally, a specimen worthy of my mighty extricator. My beautiful, unfairly maligned extricator, come this way. Okay, are we getting an actual animation, or is it just a fade to black and, like, the sounds? Okay, oh! Ow! Ow, ow, ow. Ooh, it's been unfurled now into the crest of which. Whip the needle in sweeping swings. Leech the life of foes through twisted roots. Okay, life steal then? Sounds pretty cool. Honestly, the cursed crest looks cooler, as far as the design in the top left goes. The operation a success. The simpletons hiding in that blasted bell vein would shatter in dust if they saw how much I achieve without them. Madam, I shan't lie. That was an ordeal such as I have rarely suffered. And yet the parasite does seem to have been unbound somewhat. Whatever remnant still lingers in my shell feels calmed, almost enough for me to claim its power as my own. Perhaps this is a fortunate result after all. Of course, great Yarnaby has ailed you. Shout it through the cavern, scream it from the great spinning towers. Just make sure they hear you in the so-called civilized settlements of this ignorant land. Half-wits, a lot of them. Such grand achievement wrought by Yarnaby. A bug healed full by my marvelous machine. A few weaklings expire and they all raise their claws. Is there no place for progress in their tiny minds? But hold, there is something more about you. I've sliced the shells of countless filthy pilgrims. All those plain graying innards. Yours is something else entirely. Oh boy, then. It tickles at my mind still. Bzzzt, what is it of your shell that eludes even my perfect, precise perception? Would you show me, specimen? Go on, let the great Yarnaby peer at your deeper, darker secrets. I've no desire to see my shell pried into further, healer. Your service has succeeded and taken its toll in pain. I hope only that I never again need to seek your aid. Yeah, I never want to speak to you again. Like, you cannot dissect us. Don't act the fool, specimen. Share more of yourself, that I may gain greater understanding, learning. What other hope is there to save our blighted, thankless world? I have declined, Bug. Whatever you seek, you shall not find it either upon or within my shell. Specimen, we must! There are secrets to uncover, but progress cannot be denied. And smack! If I had a nickel for every character Hornet has smacked, I'd actually have 3. The joke doesn't land as well. Boost again, the world lashes out at me. But the pain, it means nothing to Yarnaby. Nothing can deter my great work. Not for long, I must not be stopped. If you refuse to share your secrets, then distract me no more, specimen. There is still much work ahead for the great Yarnaby. Much thought, much learning. Though the ungrateful world shuns me still, by my own claws shall it be saved. Okay, that's the rest of it. Cool. So goodbye, Yarnaby. May we never meet again. And they actually locked the door behind us. Shoo, I say, unless you've brought a worthy specimen with something truly nasty inside them. Otherwise, leave the great Yarnaby in peace. Okay, so it's back to the original line. And I'm going to assume that's probably it with Yarnaby. I'm going to assume we're not getting infested again at some point. Ow, I didn't even see that thing. It was like hiding in the corner. Ow. Ow. At least we still have the fractured mask on, because that's like our baseline always there. So let's make our way over to... let's die. Oh, I'm out of silk! Why is my silk just not regenerating? Oh, and here we are. Anyways, now that we're at full mask... Oh yeah, that's not a bench location, so the fractured mask doesn't get fixed. Go away. Anyways, let's make our way down to... Well, I guess we're making our way to Greymore instead of... Where am I going? This is the door I just went through. This is where I died. The fast travel is right there. Avoid everything else. Just give me the thing. Okay, so what's our attack patterns looking like? I do want to reach a bench, so let's just go over to the Greymore thing right here. Actually, no. Fast traveling over to somewheres with a bench is just easier. And honestly, I think with that, it's time to actually... I think our only thing left to do at this point is to test out our new thing and to see what's going on at the top of the Citadel. Kind of out of other options. So, let's go to Bellheart. I'm curious if we have new dialogue now that we're all fixed up. So, sure, we'll see Pavo, see if he's like, yeah, you're healed, good, thank goodness, or whatever. Nope, everyone's like, everyone's just acting like nothing ever bad happened, cool. Anyways, what do we look like here? We've got 1 blue, 1 red. We can unlock a... Oh, interesting. This one has 0 yellow spots. It's got 3 blues, though. That's... That does make it an interesting one. Like yellows. What would I want on yellows? The Ascendant Grip. So this is not a parkour one. As for parkour, I would want Ascendant Grip, and then depending on what we're doing, maybe Compass, maybe something else. Like, maybe Silk Speed Anklets for certain parkour beds. They're not great as far as parkour stuff goes. Let's grab the second red and one of the blues, I guess. Oh yes, we should also go see Eva, too, because this is a new crest and it's mostly maxed out, so she might have something for us now, too. Like, as far as blues go, a grand total of 4 blues is great. Obviously, one of them goes to Weave Light. I guess for now, it goes to Poison. Poison's still probably the best option here. I think my favorite Silk skill is the Sharp Dart. Rune Rage is good against very specific enemies. Threadstorm's pretty good. Sharp Dart's just better, I think. Sting Shard and... Boomerang, I guess? Curve Claw? Sure, that's probably the best loadout for it right now. Anyways, what are our attacks like? Okay, it is... I think it's the same attack setup as we had with the, like, Cursed Crest, so that's good. I did actually enjoy the feel of that. That's the friendly one. I keep forgetting there's exactly one friendly one. Okay, yeah, so... what just happened there? Okay, cool. What is happening? I keep getting stuck in, like, my movements. Anyways, it looks like, as I thought, it is a multi-hit when you pogo. As long as you... Yeah, as long as you hit the first one, it seems to, like, attach you to whatever you're fighting, then. Yeah. Cool. That's actually a pretty good multi-hit attack. So you hit, you instantly get, like, a little jump forwards to guarantee a second hit as well. The charge is, like, a big round attack, so that's cool. Ow. Yeah, I tried to pogo against an enemy that you definitely do not pogo. Down attack's nice. Normal attack feels pretty nice. It's pretty decently fast and looks like it has decent range. I think that's slightly better range than the Architect one, although it could be off. What is going on with my controls? Like, I pressed jump there and then it didn't come out for like an extra 3 seconds. So I kind of like the attacks loadout with this one, and it has an interesting tool setup. Like, most of these have too many yellow ones. Like, the yellow ones are pretty situational, you don't always need to keep them on. You got anything new to say? Pavo didn't. No, that's just the same over here. But, cool. Definitely worth getting infested and fixing it, though. That was a lot of fun. Now, let's head down to Bone Bottom and go check in with Eva. We finally have a new crest, and we finally unlocked more of it, so... I'm going to guess Eva probably has something new for us at this point. Unless you don't get anything new until literally everything is maxed out, which, that would be kind of rough. Although, it is technically plausible, so... I don't know. I'll see you down there. Ooh, I didn't actually show off the dash attack. I mean, I like that animation on it. It's another multi-hit. I don't have a good enemy to test that against down here. We'll have to go back up and try it on something. Probably go to the Grand Bellway. That has some good enemies to test it against right next door. But... yeah, it's like, as it said, it's like whip-based attacks. It's like a very fast 2-slash. Like, if you miss that first one, there's a decent chance you're hitting the second one. I need to see how it reacts to hitting an enemy, though. Like, the drill will basically hit the enemy and keep you running forward, and you'll take a contact damage, so it becomes a little bit difficult to use if you're not prepared. But most of them will immediately have you hit and then jump upwards, and then you can go straight into a down attack. Lady, my senses resound. You have grown further beyond the bounds of a bug. Permit me to gaze again upon your nature, that I may offer clarity. Okay. Ooh, the Hunter's Crest is being upgraded again. Evolve the Crest of Hunter. Strike enemies repeatedly to become focused, making needle attacks deadlier. Heighten focus with additional strikes and further increase lethality. Okay, cool. So this is something I sort of noticed before, but I never got to show off, and I didn't test it out super heavily. That's the same line as usual. Apparently there is something more we can do to expand our nature, but we're not there yet. The Hunter's Crest, it talks about lethal strikes expanding our focus and whatnot. So I'd accidentally figured this out while doing some, rosary grinding, and I completely forgot to mention it in a video. But if you notice next to our silk bar in the top left, like the symbol that shows we're able to heal, like the big round sphere, you'll notice that tiny little space between it and the, like, little spike with, like, the curves on the edges. Like, if I hit a bug here, you'll see, you can just barely make out, it's probably pretty small in the video, actually, that every time I hit a bug, that is slowly getting filled in with white. And that is technically a sort of, like, bar, I'm assuming. I don't know how good it is. I didn't even register that it was happening until I realized, but until I had, like, a 20 kill streak on the Grant Reeds without taking damage. But I need to go hunt down some enemies. Apparently, the Hunter's Crest has like a boost to damage depending on how long you go without taking damage in return. So, that's pretty cool. We're just not using the Hunter's Crest very often. So, it's, yeah, it loses some usability because of that. You know how long it's been since I've been on this screen? I just came over here to find something to beat up. I forgot where they're all located. It's been so long. This screen has something, right? I didn't want that. I think there's a special animation when you max it out. And it just went to 0. Oh yeah, this is the rosary grinding set, so we're gonna lose rosaries if we take hits here. But I'm just trying to showcase what happens when I hit enough things. That's apparently proving more difficult than expected. But you can see there, it's just about at full. I just need a screen with like a couple of bugs. This one has 3. There's that. Oh, interesting. I think we filled it up to the previous max, and now there's a new set of lines there that's showing that we're at a new maximum value that's been added with the upgrade. Cool. I have no idea how much this does. Huh. What is that? Oh, there you can see. It's now up to a new maximum, which is kind of cool. What is this? Oh, hello there. This is where we found Grindel the first time, and where, yeah, he was imprisoned up here when we got the straight pin. Hello there. I don't recognize you. Lottie.
Oh la Lola, welcome my lady, so glad you found us here. I can see you're blessed with strong limbs and keen sight. Round of frolics, are you? Keen to test your aim? We'd be right honored to play a little game with you, a little test of skill we've set up.
I've no need to test my skills, sir, nor do I have time for frivolities.
Oh, but we'd make it worth your while. A prize awaits you if you can meet our challenge.
If you offer a prize, that changes matters.
It's like,
I don't need to test you. I don't need a game right now. I have a mission.
I'll give you something.
Okay, I'm in. I can meet any challenge if the reward is sufficient. What are the rules of your game?
Exceedingly simple, my lady. I'll provide the pins for throwing, and my associate will provide a target. Hit the target 15 times, and you'll earn yourself a worthy prize.
Start challenge? Sure.
Hola, hola, time to play. Take these straight pins and strike the target when you see it. If you can strike the target 15 times, the prize is yours.
Okay, cool. Okay. Okay. Oh, interesting.
Hola, hola, have to stop you there. That's 3 times now you've missed your mark. I'm afraid that makes you the loser of our little game with all due respect. Fret not, though, for we never tire of playing. Step over here and we can start another game.
Okay, interesting. That's kind of fun. I want to win it and see what they give us. Also, let's switch back. I just wanted to do that little test with the hunter. I do want to stick with the witch for a little bit. So hopefully we find another melody thing, memory locket for it pretty soon. Let's see. So now I know for sure I can only miss 3 times, which is good to know. I didn't even realize what the X's meant for a moment. I was too distracted trying to hit the targets. 1. Oh, it says in the bottom left there, too. There we go. 3, 7. I probably failed on like 12, didn't I? Like, really close. I'm getting another call. Oh, are you? That was rude. It was 14. 1 second. That's baked out like 21 in the past 3 days of spam calls. Cool. So much fun. Anyways, That was very rude, changing up the way it works on 14. I definitely lost the first attempt on 13, by the way. That was something. Anyways, I only need to care about two items, two buttons. I just need to make sure I can line up hits here. There's that. That. 14. 15. Okay. Ah, you can't afford to miss it that early on. Let's see. If I wait too long without hitting the target, does it count as a miss, or is that not a thing? Ah! Let's see. Got you. Do. Gotcha. Ooh. Just let it go through a cycle. You don't auto-fail if you wait too long. Cool, that's good to know.
Hola, hola, that's it then. Our lady has struck the target 15 times. A beautiful victory. Hopefully you enjoyed yourself. A little levity is a balm in these troubled times, don't you think?
I'd have thought such games best saved for times of peace, but perhaps there is truth in what you say. And now that I have bested your challenge, you will produce the prize I have earned?
Oh ho, of course. I see you have a tool pouch of your own there, full to bursting with baubles and trinkets, no doubt. I'll fit another pocket onto it, so you can carry even more tools and shards with you. A fair prize, wouldn't you say?
Okay, hold on, that's a maxed out tool pouch, isn't it? Yeah, maxed out capacity, maxed out damage. Fade down cloaks maxed as possible. I think we probably have all of these. That leaves one silk heart. I'm assuming 4 mask shards in the entire game. Apparently there is one more needle upgrade, I was told. But yeah, we're very quickly approaching just maxed out gear. There's probably a handful more blue, yellow. Yeah, there's probably a few more tools of various colors. But yeah, I think we're approaching the end of this game very quickly. Oh yes, also, we do need to go running around in...
The frolics haven't ended yet, my lady. If you'd like to really test yourself, we should play again. Hit the target 25 times and you'll earn yourself a beautiful necklace of rosaries, what do you say?
So, spend 25 like a million times to win like 200. Cool.
My lady, I pray you reconsider. 'Twould be an honor to see those strong limbs of yours in action, truly.
But last time we did finish off the cogwork cart and fix up the... What, it was the second Sentinel, I think? I remember Sentinel. I think it was the second. I think it was a number of some sort. So we should be heading around through the Citadel for a bit to see if they'll pop back up. But anyways, I'm just going to head on over to the fast travel thing. Because next time, I think it's time to actually continue on. Like, we're running out... I think we're out of side stuff to do right now. We have a new... Oh, yes, I completely forgot. I was supposed to test out this. Okay, cool. So, I want to do that a couple more times, but it looks like the first hit, it gives a slight knockback on you, not the enemy, on you specifically. And then the second hit, dang it. Yeah. So, none of these are actually good enemies to test it against. They're all flying or on 2 short platforms. Okay, so the first hit gives you a slight knockback and pushes you away just a bit. Then that sort of makes the second hit land a lot more frequently. And then that second hit pushes you up into the air. So, good to know, good to know. As I'm heading over to the Citadel, I guess I'll try it out on that set of enemies outside the Coral Chamber too. But for right now... That's probably a pretty good place to end things off. Just to see it one more time. Grand Bellway. Just go through this animation, run left one screen. I just really want to test the new thing before, as much as possible before ending off. Yeah. Yeah, if you hit that second... Interesting. That downward attack didn't feel the same as when we were testing it against... Okay, cool. So, I thought it was the second hit of the downward attack is what got the, like, lock-on effect. But if you're high enough or close enough to an opponent where a downward attack is going to get a physical hit, it will give you a little bit of lock-on, so you don't have to be as concise with it. The lock-on's not super long range, so you do need to be relatively close, but there is a little bit of aim assist. Like, I forgot how this thing attacks. Oh yeah, so, like, you can be standing here. If you're right here, you'll attack an enemy right below you, or, like, one Hornet space to either direction. It will, like, lock on and auto hit. That's actually pretty nice. That, I don't think most of the other, downward attacks have something like that. But, anyways, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time. So, without further ado, take care, everybody. I want to thank everyone one more time for watching, and a special thank you to the channel members, Yamato Tanagura, Goddess of the Star-Filled Void, and the Phantom Knight. Thank you three so much for the extra support. So for real now, take care, everybody.